Hollowed.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Maurice Shrumman. Once again, protests in St. Louis turned violent with fires being set to businesses and 4 police officers getting hit by gunfire. We have live team coverage of the violence that stretched into the early morning. News 4's Alyssa Toomey is live at Barnes Jewish Hospital in the Central West End. But first, we're going to start with Justin Andrews. He's live in North St. Louis. And Justin, what are you seeing right now?
Good morning, Mo. We're at Cass and Spring this morning. I'm going to try to be careful because if you take a look at the parking lot here, you see a lot of looters. You see individuals going into some. Look at that. You see a person walking out there with clothes. That is a Rainbow, a clothing store here. We were going to be in that parking lot to show you some of the damage. We bailed out of there for our safety, but we are at a safe spot right now. There was a guy who pulled up. He goes, "We are going to continue to do this until," he says, "police stop killing us." He says, "We are going to, quote, F stuff up until it's all gone." So you see that woman right there walking into the store. But keep in mind, these windows are shattered. It's broken, so you can peer straight through here. There's a clothing store over here, a Foot Locker. There are some nail salons over here. These are flat out looters. They have screamed outside, says, "We're going to go into these stores and take what we can." This is the parking lot right here at Cass and Spring. I believe this is called MLK Plaza, if I'm not mistaken. This is what we're seeing. There we go. Police officers now trying to wish away these individuals in this parking lot. You hear the sirens there. Horns are being blown. You see people walking and running out of the stores here this morning. This is the situation we're seeing right now as it's unfolding on the air. You're going to notice all of these cars bailing out of here in just a second. I'm going to just let you look, that Foot Locker, Drew, if you can see that, a lot of people running out of there. Look at that. They're wearing their masks, just bailing out of there. That goes to show you a lot of people were inside these stores, taking the merchandise, taking anything that they could. The cars now turning right here on Cass as they exit this parking lot. Police have been very aggressive when it comes to making sure the crowds are dispersed. They've come in their cars, they've sounded their sirens, and boom, look, just like that, the parking lot empty. That's what we've been seeing within the last, 5-10 minutes on a rotating basis. Every couple minutes, that's what we're seeing this morning. But it's very the situation has been unfolding nonstop since we've been out here. The reason we're at Cass and Spring, because of this, the Family Dollar right over here up in flames this morning. We're seeing property damage. We're seeing some of these looters and these agitators going into some of these buildings and just damaging them this morning. This is why we were here. We responded because this was a fire, and now we're seeing these looters come into these businesses, taking so many things and just basically having disregard for life, for property, all of that stuff. We are going to continue to monitor the 10 situations we're seeing unfolding this morning. My photographer, Drew Mitchell, has been working aggressively with me, making sure we're safe to give you the most comprehensive coverage this morning. But again, we're going to stay on the air and give you the latest updates as we get them. But I do want to let you know that overnight it was tense. 4 police officers within the St. Louis Police Department shot overnight. I'm going to toss things over to Alyssa Toomey. She is live right now at Barnes. Alyssa, tell us what you know about this situation.